I'm Dr. John, and this is your Maintenance Minute. Hey, look, I'm doing a 5-part series on reliability growth with the Francis Tuttle Technology Center in Oklahoma City. This week, I'm giving the third presentation of a 5-part series that's on precision maintenance. So today, we're going to talk a little bit about precision maintenance. I just want to talk a few minutes about this. My very good friend Michael Nelson, here's what he says about precision maintenance. He says, through precision maintenance, we are minimizing the chance of failure. That's a pretty bold statement, and there's a limit to how precise you need to be. I certainly agree with that, and there's probably a difference between accurate and precise. But what Michael's telling us is that we can reduce the chances of failures if we pay attention to be precise in the areas where we need to be precise. In fact, I'm not sure if you guys have this or read it, but I recommend this book right here by Ramesh Gulati and Terry O'Hanlon, this 10 Rights of Asset Management. It's a good read. I think you'll find about every part of this to be useful. One of the excerpts from that book, when they're talking about building and fabricating things as far as having the asset right to begin with, they say that minimize failures. If you have it fabricated and built right at the beginning, you minimize the failures during the operation. You've probably heard me say, and I think I've said it on a video before, that if you design something poorly, build it cheaply, and install it hastily, you don't have a world-class asset. You got yourselves a nightmare for the next 15 years. So Ramesh Gulati and I think Terry O'Hanlon are making a very good point when they're talking about building and fabricating, that you're going to minimize failures if you do it right to begin with. I want to bleed that over with that and what Michael Nelson said. Not only building it right, of course, the right components and those kinds of things, and installing it properly, but we've got to maintain it to a very high level too. Of course, Michael Nelson was saying that, and I think Ramesh and Terry are saying the same thing. We got to maintain things with the right level of precision if that's what is required, because that adds the variable. And if you're a Six Sigma person, you know that that's what we're seeking out. Where are the variables? We're not very precise. We're rounding up to the nearest tenth instead of the nearest hundred. Maybe, hey, that's good enough, or just a real quick field alignment with maybe an eyeball and a string. We're not precision aligning things, and we're introducing a lot of vibration and a lot of heat. So I think there's a place for precision maintenance, and I think what's chiefly important for us to do is put the team together, talk about the asset, talk about failure modes, and find out where that precision lies, what level it needs to be to, who's going to do it, and make sure our people are trained and we're using calibrated instruments and those kinds of things, because there's a real place for precision maintenance. And not only that do you benefit from fewer failures, but I'm just thinking about the discipline it instills in your maintenance crew as professionals to really hone their skills and abilities and to perform at a very high and precise level. I'm Dr. John, and this has been your Maintenance Minute.